My 5-year-old was overheard by his idiot teacher, telling his friend I was a big robber with lots of guns. The next thing I know, the police are searching my house for guns and stolen gear. By the way, I am not a robber, nor do I have or keep weapons. Police were quite apologetic. Friend's kids did the same thing when he told kindergarten teacher his dad had dead bodies in his car. Friend's husband owned mortuary and had contact with the county coroner to remove bodies from crime scenes. Bro, why are kids the biggest snitchers? Like, you and your wife have the baby, give them a home, provide food and care for them, and then they just go and snitch on you. Welcome to r/KidsAreStupid, where a kid almost jumps off a 3-story balcony to feed some squirrels. Big emergency level bushfire in the Adelaide Hills, plus a watch and act warning for swathes of other populated areas nearby. Both warnings are current. Stay safe everyone. We've evacuated. Told my daughters, 2 and 4, to pack only what they needed and wouldn't want to lose. Among other things, I've just found rocks in the 2-year-old's backpack. Not even good rocks. And the 4-year-old packed a framed picture of herself. I mean, yeah, if you're gonna pack rocks, at least pack some good rocks. And how could you possibly live without a framed picture of yourself? iPad, throw it in the fire. Jewellery, throw it in the fire. But I just need a framed picture of myself. Oh, that wasn't very good. 2. To go make it 3. Yes. And 4. Yes. And 5. Oh, he didn't even fall. He just made himself fall over. That kid at the end there, yeah, give him an Oscar. I remember I was on my phone and happened to look up and my daughter was one leg over the 3-story balcony. I dropped my phone and ran and pulled her back. She said she was going to fly and feed squirrels. She made it to 25. Some days, I wonder how. Wait, so you mean to tell me you ruined her plan of going to feed the squirrels? What a mean parent. When I was a kid, I thought shut up was a bad word. And when my teacher told me to shut up, I started crying. And everyone in my class was like, what's wrong with this kid? And the teacher had no idea why I was crying. Oh wow, this teacher was really telling 4 to 5-year-old kids to shut up. I respect this teacher. I want to see a picture of your dad at work. Who are you? And why are you taking a picture of my dad? Or is it you, Dad? Lol, this is Dad. I mean, I thought the name at the top would have been a bit of a giveaway, but maybe not. I was babysitting kids and I had to go to the bathroom. And the boys started a fire in the garage. Babysitting is certainly one job I would hate to do. You've looked after them all night, you think they've settled down. You go to the bathroom for 2 seconds, you come back out and the entire house is ablaze. Imagine coming home to find your PlayStation 5 like this, thanks to your children. Posted in the Facebook PlayStation group. Yeah, it's safe to say that I would no longer have kids if this happened to me. Mum is a big piece of poo. I'm really trying to hold back the tears here. This is a fabulous piece of art. Poetry like this doesn't come round very often. I was a dumb flipping kid. This was around 2009, 2010 maybe. I was very young, so my dad had to help me shower. One evening was going as usual. I suddenly thought it would be extremely funny if I pooped in the bathtub, so I started straining. And while my dad is questioning why I'm standing still and grimacing, I pooped in the tub. My dad yelled at me. I'll tell you what, I didn't expect that. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I probably pooped in the tub a few times when I was a kid, but I certainly never did it on purpose. And right now, I'm wondering why, because that would have been funny as hell. We've been having problems with our old house's plumbing lately, and my 12-year-old son is frequently stopping up the toilets. I've replaced one toilet and had the plumber come out to unclog the second toilet because I tried plunging for days and couldn't get it clear. So I jokingly told my son he was gonna have to poop outside if this kept up. Why would you ever say that to a child? Do you not know the consequences of this action? Yesterday, he informs me that he has stopped up the toilet again, and my first attempt at plunging was unsuccessful. I had to leave for an appointment, but I wasn't worried because the second toilet was still working. I called my son to check in. He starts laughing and tells me how he pooped outside, so as to not clog up the other toilet. I say, "You went outside?" And he responds, "Yeah, behind a tree in the backyard," quite pleased with himself. I mean, you can't fault this kid. He did as he was told. But my main cause of concern here, how big is this guy's turds that he's literally clogging up the toilet multiple times? One day when I was around 7 years old, I got my times mixed up and thought the lunchtime bell at school meant it was time to go home. So I did. The school phoned my mum at work and the police. Search parties were organised and they had a helicopter looking for me. I was at home and had fallen asleep playing under my bed. This would have been scary for the mum, but it would be pretty scary for the kid as well. Imagine you wake up from your nice little nap and realise there's an entire SWAT team out looking for you. When I was 10, I was making toast and had the stupid idea of trying to see how hot I could make a knife using the toaster. Needless to say, the power went out and I panicked, thinking I would get into trouble. I sat down as if nothing happened and ate my toast. It came to me a few minutes later that I nearly killed myself. Did your parents not tell you not to put knives in the toaster? Ever since I was like 4, my parents drilled into me, do not put knives in the toaster, otherwise you will die. I remember in like 3rd grade, I put glue on my butt to try and stick myself onto the seat. We used to do this to our teacher, and this kid is doing it to himself. What a legend. I had to go to the bathroom and wash off the glue, but I realised I wasn't sticking. I was, and still am, very dumb. I think this is the only kid to ever get disappointed that he didn't get stuck to his seat. As a young toddler, I clearly remember taking a bite out of this as if it were an apple. I'm 14 and I'm still haunted by the memory. This reminds me of one of those foam balls you had in PE. Why did someone always take a bite out of that? Like, why? 1-year-old son headbutted TV while he was mad. Yes, this is what I like to see. An epic gamer from a young age. My niece ate my Too-Faced chocolate bar palette because it smells like chocolate. I don't know if I should cry or laugh. If it smells like chocolate, then it must be chocolate. My brother set a trap for me. There is food in the outlet. Oh my god, this is the setup for the greatest prank in history. If this kid didn't grab this fork, scream, and then lay down on the floor, that is a huge opportunity missed. What is this? Is that one of the dolls that flies? Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, what's that? A new Christmas present? Wouldn't it be a shame if it just got melted? Oh, this is the correct way to deal with homeschool. Oh, great idea. Terrible execution. He completely missed the target. Ashton just came running in my room, talking about, Mama, I can do a magic trick. So I'm like, okay, do your thing, let me see. He goes, I'm going to make this chip disappear, and tells me to close my eyes. Y'all, he just ate the chip and he crunching loud as hell, then gone say ta-da. Oh wait, you have the ability to hear? That wasn't meant to happen. Florida teen gets 45 years over killing mom during fight over grades. Oh Florida, you will never cease to amaze me. My husband took my 4-year-old daughter out this morning to pick some flower seeds for her first plant. She insisted on grass. Wow, this just sums kids up. You can have any seed in the world. You can grow sunflower, you can grow poppies. No, I want to grow grass. My friend sent me this pic of his neighbour's kids playing hide and seek. What if mom and dad need to go to the store, bro? Honey, I think I found the kids. Great place to hide. Wait, who's hiding in this picture? I don't see anyone. When I wish upon a star, I wish for Petsu, which is meant to be pizza. This kid probably wants to wish for the ability to spell better, because from this word you've spelt, only one of the letters is actually meant to be there. The rest of them just aren't even in the word. Mom throws dream party for personal injury lawyer obsessed toddler. What? This is honest to God one of the funniest things I think I have ever seen. The idea of giving a baby a theme party based on a local personal injury attorney is something I am so jealous of. I don't know to properly put it into words. Also, the fact the lawyer didn't even come to the party somehow makes it even funnier. Wait, so this family have put this guy's picture on a cake, framed it, and got a cardboard cutout of it, and this guy just has no clue? I'm lost for words in this situation. Americans, man. Americans. This week, my sister uncovered a story I wrote back in primary school. This disturbs the hell out of me. Okay, so we've got this beautiful piece of art and a story to go alongside it. Once upon a time in 1780, there was a giant. He was a nice giant. One day, while walking along, he met a boy. The giant asked, "Would you like to be my friend?" The boy said, "Get lost." The giant got mad and cut off his feet. "Say sorry," said the boy. The giant cut off his hands, arms, and legs. "Pay me $10,000, said the boy. The giant killed him. This is effectively how I imagine the legal system to be in America. Like, you have all this stuff where you sue people, like we don't have that in the UK. This is what I imagine suing to be like. This sub only takes pics, so when I was 4, my favourite movie was Kindergarten Cop. I could quote it line for line. My grandma took me to church one day and I decided that was the place to do my courting. In the middle of the sermon, I stood up on the pew and proudly announced, "Boys have a penis and girls have a vagina." I didn't get to go to church after that. I wonder why. Imagine you're there in church, you're all coming together in holy matrimony, the Lord's Spirit is shining down on you, and then some kid just jumps up and starts explaining human anatomy. I have a friend who was very depressed in his childhood because he was born on April 1st. Therefore, he thought that his life was a joke. I can relate to this on a deep level, apart from I wasn't born on April 1st. My brother just asked my dad if he could pretend to be a Make-A-Wish kid so he could meet Dream. Oh my god, kids just have no idea, do they? So I was casually chasing my siblings around and they're running, so I start running. Then, out of nowhere, my little brother screams at the top of his lungs, "Run! He's gonna piss on us!" And I'm just like, what the hell? And my mom looks at me with the same reaction. I'd honestly love to know how little kids' brains work. You know, he's chasing us, that means he's gonna piss on us. Some time ago, my little brother 5 was supposed to wash himself for the first time, so we left him in the tub for about 5 minutes. After that, I went in the bathroom and saw him washing himself with a dog shampoo, and after I told him what the shampoo was for, he cried until the end of the day because he thought he would turn into a dog. This would be the coolest invention ever. Imagine we had shampoo that literally turned you into a dog. I would invest in that. 7-year-old. How much cake can I have? Me. 1 piece. So, can a whole cake be a piece? This kid isn't dumb, this kid is genius. They decided this Dalmatian was too boring. Oh my god, I feel so sorry for that dog. Let's just hope that washes off. I live in a small town, college town. One night, my friends and I went to the campus to climb trees. Campus police saw us and told my 2 friends to come down. I was way up at the top and the officer couldn't see me. He asked if anyone else was in there and I said no. I speak for the trees. Oh my god, what the hell? The news said it's more sanitary to sneeze into an elbow. They mean your own elbow. Oh, this horrifies me. Just the thought of a small child coming up and sneezing into my elbow. No thank you. When I was like 5, I was in kindergarten, and when it was break time, I went outside. I found a dead rat. He was dead, and I put it in my dress pocket and brought it back into class for show and tell. Mother Dearest was pissed. This kid really just brought the bubonic plague to show and tell. He loves pizza. As long as I tell him what we're eating is pizza, he'll eat it. Vegetables? Call it pizza. Chicken nuggets? Call it pizza. Literally anything. He screams yay pizza and eats it. He's 2. I tell mine, who have decided they don't like fish, it's chicken. It works every time. Anyways, that's all for r/KidsAreStupid today. If you did enjoy, don't forget to subscribe or click another video on screen now. But until next time, peace.